Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mega Museum's Mint Off Card. And this is a new one for me. This is not a Mego. This is not a figures toy company. It's not a NECA retro cloth. This is a Mezco 1/12th figure, namely Dr. Zaius from Planet of the Apes. I have never purchased one of these, nor have I really ever been too tempted because of the price, but mainly because I'm not a humongous superhero guy. And they seem to really do a lot with superheroes. But this is obviously a very, very popular toy line with a ravenous following. They got me with Planet of the Apes. I believe this was many months ago, long before Mego announced they had the license. And I was just kind of intrigued. Would I want to do this? Would I be a fan of this? I love Planet of the Apes, and that was the license that got me. And I'm a huge fan of Dr. Zaius stuff. So I went for it, and I thought it would be a fun episode to do here. Whether or not it jives or fits in my collection is irrelevant. I really wanted to play with this and share it with you. Now, since I've gotten this, Mezco has announced that they will be continuing the Apes line, and they're choosing things like Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, something that I am a huge fan of and fully support. So that brings an interesting dimension to this. The packaging itself is extremely collector friendly. I'm very impressed with how they've done it. The figure itself comes with an incredible amount of accessories, and I will give you a better look during this episode of them. But I mean, my goodness, you have 12 different hands all together, alone, a display stand, a walking cane. There's a lot of nice stuff in here, and there's lots of little nods to the film as well. So I think it's time that we took the good doctor out of his box, and we'll do a silly montage, of course, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it after the break. So there you have him, folks. Mezco's 1/12th Dr. Zaius. First of all, the one thing I can't get over is that I keep wanting to hear Dana Gould's voice coming out of him, but that's my problem. If you haven't seen Hanging with Dr. Z, you should. This is a beautiful action figure. It's just incredible the amount of detail that went into this. I really don't have any quibbles with it whatsoever. I love the two different head sculpts, and they're gorgeously done. The hands are nice. You know, you get accessories like the baby doll and that little lawgiver statue I really like. Um, the one thing I'm at a little bit of a crossroads about is the scale. This is an entirely new scale for me. I don't have many 6-inch figures in my collection, if at all. A few Lion Rock figures, and that's about it. So it's a decision of whether or not I want to, go into these guys or, just keep doing what I'm doing. And well, I'll have to decide. But if you do collect the Mezco figures or have some of the superheroes and stuff, Dr. Zaius is absolutely for you. You will love this figure. It is beautiful. And I really do like the other stuff that Mezco is doing. So I'm quite satisfied with this purchase. I just not really sure whether or not this is going to become a whole thing, if that makes sense. What do you think of the 112 figures? Are you hooked, or do you have some reservations? I would love to know in the comments below, especially if you're Mego collectors. Like, is this the kind of thing that appeals to you? I'm fascinated. So let's chat. You can hit me up in the comments here. You can discuss it with me in Mego Mania, our Facebook group, or at the forums at megomuseum.com. Your voice is always welcome. That is it for Mint Off Card this week. I hope you found your destiny in the Forbidden Zone like I did. Until next time, buy what you like. Take good care.